Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Manor Farm, where today we've got the trailer on the back of the 6040 and we're going to sell it. We're going to get rid of this trailer, we're going to get a new one, just so that we can fit more in the trailer. We're going to keep the harvester, which is, I've moved it, it's now in field 2, so I'm going to do fields 2 and 3 and just completely ignore field 4 unless we get like 100,000 or, well, enough to get a bigger harvester basically, because the one we have now is big but it's not big enough. I've rearranged about half of my room in the last few days, and you would have seen on, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that well, I had some stuff going on and I basically said I don't know if you'll get a video today. That was on Friday. Stuff did happen on Friday. I'm not going to go into what happened, but I wasn't in a particularly good mood pretty much all day on Saturday. All day Friday and Saturday, which ruled out any videos being recorded. Because garden center shop menu, sell vehicle directly, and we're gonna get the Marshall QM16. Now we could get the Hilken, which holds slightly less and costs slightly more. So how about no? I'm gonna get the Marshall, and that's gonna spawn out here, right beside the 6040. So, apologies if there are some weird sound things going on. I have moved my mic to a different location, pretty much entirely, and I'm currently not using my pop filter because I can't figure out where to put it. So, sorry if you can like hear some pops and breath and stuff. It's something that I'll sort out in coming days, probably. So tomorrow's video might have these problems again. It might not. There are a few places I could put the pop filter, and I'm just trying to weigh up the different options and see where I want it. So, I am recording this on Sunday. I'm recording this yesterday, which kind of shows how close you guys came to not having a video at all today. And Top Gear, the final Top Gear featuring the three amigos, is airing in 25 minutes. So I do have, for once, I do have actually quite a hard quite a hard limit on how much time I'm going to record, because there is no way I am missing Top Gear, I'm afraid. I love you guys and I love YouTube, and I'm going to be honest, Friday when I put up the DLC spotlight, I was upset at that point. I was really upset. What had happened, and I was seriously upset. And I just saw the views. I was kind of upset and bored, and I said, I decided to have a look at how my videos were doing and look at the live analytics that I get to see. And oh my god, you guys. I don't know if it was just, my subscribers or people who wanted to see different views on the DLC or whatever, but that was my most successful video ever. In the like first 24 hours, the first hour, the first 2 hours, it broke so far all of the records that I have on the channel. And to be honest, it picked me out of my it picked me right out of my mood. And little kittens that we have in the back garden, I actually fed them on Friday as well. And, well, kittens, come on. I had 3 little kittens at my feet. I wasn't going to be upset with 3 little kittens at my feet. I mean, I was down on myself all day, and all day yesterday as well. I was kind of downing myself, but today I'm good, because I slept for 12 hours. Today I'm good. Sometimes all you need to do is just take a couple of days back and think and talk to friends and realize it's not all that bad when something happens. I'm not going to say what happened. Some of you might be able to guess. But yeah, my friends were there for me when things happened, and actually, I don't... No, nobody's going to be able to guess, because nobody who watches my videos, except the person involved, actually knew about that. So, for those of you who've been watching for like ages, since the start of the channel basically, you'll know that my granddad has pretty much every health problem under the sun. It wasn't him dying. That's going to be a thing, and when that's a thing, videos will stop. I'm warning you guys now, I will be taking a week out of life when my granddad dies. There will be no videos. And I'll take a few seconds to put it up on Twitter, which is why I'm telling you guys, and why I have it in the description. Just follow me on Twitter, because sometimes things will happen and I might say, okay, videos might stop because of this. There is a big problem. Or, you know, I'll make snap judgments about things and give you my, quite honestly, my uncensored views, because I do censor myself. Oops. I do have a tendency of self-censorship, because I'll be honest, people who have watched my videos and who know me in real life will know that the person you see in these videos, well, you hear, you don't see me. The person you hear in these videos, it's more or less me, with one or two, shall we say, minor differences. And the minor differences are very noticeable in person, because the number one thing I don't do in videos is, well, I try not to do in videos, is swear. And that's something that I do when I'm talking to friends. I do it quite a lot. I just start swearing about different things, and I try not to do it in videos, because I don't want this channel to be another kind of PewDiePie. I don't want to be the farming sim version of PewDiePie. I'd love to have PewDiePie's subs or whatever, but no, I'm not gonna try not to swear. I've been noticing in videos actually lately that my breath has been really noticeable, so hopefully where the mic is now and the setup I have now, you won't be able to hear it as much when I stop talking for a minute. I hope. But yes, I do have quite a noticeable breath sound. That's from years of smoking that I've now quit. I do still have my e-cigarette, which is... it's actually sat in front of my monitor at the moment, and I'm working on lowering the nicotine in that. I'm on... how much am I on now? 12 milligrams of nicotine? Yeah, 12. Down from 18, down from, actual cigarettes. So, I'm making progress, because each cigarette had... well, I don't know, because I'm going to say at a rough guess, like 10 to 12 milligrams per cigarette. So going on to 12 milligrams per mil of e-juice, e-liquid, whatever you want to call it. That's quite a step down. That's quite a drastic step down, in fact. And I'm kind of proud of the progress I'm making, although what happened on Friday was a real test of how much progress I really made. Because there was a point yesterday and I was just like, oh, hell no. There was a point and I was just thinking, I'm going to run over to the garage, and that's maybe a 5-minute walk, and buy myself a packet of cigarettes. Because I was that stressed and that down, and that everything was just... everything had just piled up, and it was getting to me, and I'm glad I didn't go to the garage, is what I'm trying to say. Because I could have. I could very easily have gone and just thrown away, I think it's 2 or 3 months now of hard work and willpower and It was a test of will, and I passed. So I think for field 2 here, I'm going to use either this straight line here, the straight edge of the field here, or the straight edge over the other side. I think I'll use... yeah, I think I'll use the southwestern straight edge. Because this is the southeastern straight edge, I suppose. Or the eastern edge and the southern edge. I don't quite know how to describe them because they're both at angles. Field 3 I'll probably do the same. But yeah, I'm only going to be recording the one episode right now. I might come back after Top Gear and record a second, but that's kind of... if I do record a second, it'll be Coldborough Park, obviously. And tomorrow then, it looks like everything's back to normal for me, because... I don't know if many of you know this, or if anybody knows this actually. My sister works in... I honestly don't know if I've said this in a video before. My sister actually works in a care home. She... she's on shift work there. And sometimes of late, because she's, you know, on holidays from her college course, she's getting night shifts. And when she does, it's, you know, 10 in the night till 8 in the morning, so she's asleep during the day, and I can't record when she's asleep. Which is kind of why my videos have been... I've been having some videos where I'm recording at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. It's because of my sister. I didn't want to be waking her up during the day. And bear with me a minute, I'm going to have a drink of water, because my throat's been dry all day. That's why... yeah. And, oh, sorry. And yeah, that's the reason I'm recording it at just before Top Gear o'clock, which is a time now, and always has been for me, and this is the last time it will be just before Top Gear o'clock. In my mind, I know that the BBC are replacing the Three Amigos with Chris Evans and two random people. I might watch the first episode of False Top Gear, I don't know. If the Top Gear guys, because I've been hearing rumours, and I thought one was confirmed, but apparently not. Rumours they're going to either Netflix or Amazon, which, hang on, isn't Netflix owned by Amazon? Or is Amazon Video a different entity? I've heard those being bandied about. So I'm presuming... I'm guessing at this point it's pretty obvious that Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond will have another car show together on probably an internet-based video streaming service. I think that much is pretty obvious at this point. What isn't obvious, and what isn't known, is why did I turn on the light, is what platform they'll use. And personally, I think it'd be amazing if they went, okay, we'll just put it up on YouTube. That'd be amazing! I mean, yeah, ad revenue for Top Gear would be... you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. If Top Gear or the three guys made, you know, House of Cards or something to that effect, and put it up on YouTube for free, they would have the most subscribed YouTube channel. They would just blow PewDiePie and every vlogger in the world out of the water. Because pretty much everybody I know who likes cars likes Top Gear because of, well, the banter between Clarkson, May and Hammond. The camaraderie that's there. And apparently the unintentional final episode that's being shown tonight, or was shown last night. Remember, I have to remember, you guys, if you watch Top Gear, you've probably seen it by now. I haven't, because I'm 10 minutes out from it. 10 minutes out. So yes, one of the few times that I am on a hard deadline for a video. in terms of time, and I'm slightly nervous that I'll overshoot. So I'm kind of checking my phone the whole time. I've heard, and there was a BBC report about it today or yesterday? I can't remember. I saw it in the BBC app today. BBC News app, because that's an app that I use, because I'm sad like that. That it's going to be 2 full films that were completed and ready to go, and they're both challenges, which, yes, I approve of this. And the former producer Andy Willman, who's moving with the 3 amigos to whatever they move to, presumably, he's quit Top Gear as well. He's quit the BBC as well, and not much is known about what he's going to be doing. I would wager that he's going to be moving with the 3 amigos. But he said they're not the best, but they show, just completely unintentionally, they're a brilliant show of how the camaraderie and the chemistry between the 3 of them actually works properly. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, and I'm going to be kind of sad with the closing credits. I know, and you'll know by now, I remember, a lot of what I talk about is like me talking about things that haven't happened yet, but for you guys, there's stuff that has happened. I know that, that Hammond and May did all the studio segments during the week. In the normal Top Gear studio, the hangar, and there was no audience. It was just the 2 of them and probably a cameraman and some sound people and stuff. So that must have been kind of weird for everyone involved. And Clarkson did some voiceovers, unpaid. So yeah, it must have been it must have been strange for them, like for the 3 of them, because you know this has been their, not their only job, but their primary job for the last, what, 10, 12 years? And now they're coming in this, they were coming in this week, and that's the end of it. I mean, they already knew they were out of a job. Clarkson knew it for months. Hammond and May similarly, because they wanted to stand up for Jeremy Clarkson. They decided, no, we're not coming back. We're going to go with Clarkson to whatever he wants, you know, wherever he goes. Which I have to respect the 3 of them for that. It's probably a bit silly. And, you know, the YouTube channels, yeah, they're a good joke. Kind of jealous that James May got 46,000 subs in like 3 hours. And I'm not complaining about any of you guys, something like 250 in the 6, 7, 8, 9 months that I've been doing this. 9, 10 months. I started in October last year. The channel's birthday is coming up. I need to figure out something to do for that. An actual 1 month or 1 year anniversary of me making this channel is coming up soon. So I will figure something out to do. I think it might have already passed, in fact, because I'm terrible at organising things. I think it might have been the 14th of this month. I'll have to double check with my statistics and stuff. I also need to check when I uploaded the first video, and I'm going to do something special for that. I don't have any of the original saves from 2013 that I used, because I did do 2 different series. One was on a 4X map that was absolutely disastrous, and that I did like 3 episodes and then just completely abandoned the idea because the map was too big and it wasn't the greatest map in the world. That's why I'm nitpicking maps now, because I want to find maps that I will enjoy and that I will stay on for a while, in a few weeks to a couple of months. Cobra Park's staying for as long as as long as I enjoy it, it's gonna stay, and it's one of those maps where I can spend literally every day on that map and I'd be fine. Normally on a map that size, I'll do like the map the size of Cobra, and I suppose Nickerson's as well, seeing as that's come out recently. I would have done like one harvest and then been like, okay, I'm done now. That's that done. Because I tend not to use courseplay on a lot of British style maps, as you probably noticed at this point. British style maps I tend to try and not use courseplay. American style maps, because they tend to be a lot more open. Some European maps as well. It's a lot easier to use courseplay. And yeah, I don't use it all that much on British style maps, which is the main style map that I play at the moment. It can and will change. I might go back to one of the two Giants maps. I don't know yet. I might go to Bjornholm, because I do have an edited version of Bjornholm with soil mod, as you might know, because I did. Actually, yeah, you probably do know that I did, because I know some of you have subscribed from. I don't know, but I'm presuming some of you subscribed from the soil mod installation tutorial, which I showed you how to install soil mod on an edited mod version of Bjornholm. So I might return to Bjornholm and do that with soil mod, just for fun, essentially. It's a bit harder to courseplay with soil mod. I might go into Giants Editor and put in soil mod tanks to make it a bit easier. But yeah, I can figure something out like that. If you guys would be interested in a courseplay heavy second season on Bjornholm, because if I can get courseplay working properly with soil mod, that'd be amazing. In any case, I've got 3 minutes to wrap this up, so I think this is the best time to leave. And to leave you guys here, I'm going to be going to watch Top Gear now, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and get a bag of crisps or something, and enjoy the hour-and-a-quarter long Top Gear Farewell to the Three Amigos special, or whatever you want to call it. Clarkson got fired special, Clarkson's a moron special, whatever. You guys have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful rest of the week. I hope that if there's anything you want to happen this week, if you want to let me know, put it down in the comments below. I'd be really interested in knowing if there's anything you want to happen this week, whether it's personal or business or whatever. You know, have you got a job interview coming up or something? Let me know, and I sincerely hope it all goes well for you. I hope you have wonderful weeks, and a wonderful month of July, I think. Oh no, tomorrow's the start of July. No, tomorrow's the end of June. Oh, I don't know anymore. Have a good week in July also. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna leave it here. Leave your comments below if you've got any questions for me, if you want to say I'm doing a good gob, as somebody did. I'm presuming they meant job, but they did say gob, which in Ireland means mouth, so I'm doing a good mouth, which I suppose kind of true. I mean, like, considering YouTube is all about talking and involves your mouth, I am doing a good gob and a good job, and a good gob is a good job, so I suppose that's true. I'm gonna leave it here. Please comment, like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing at the very least. Next time we'll be finishing off Field 2 by the looks of it, and starting off on Field 3, just to get the two of them done ASAP. Until then, my bottle decided to make a snap. Until then, stay safe, and goodbye.